Hello, it's Vernay from Vernay and Ryan's MJJ5 Fanatics channel here on YouTube. We are continuing with our MJ March Madness. I know that's really a basketball term, don't sue us. But for us, it's MJ March Madness. So today's video is all about Michael Jackson pocketbooks, bags, jewelry, and accessories. So I'm going to divide the video up a little bit. So that way, if it's something that you really want to see, you can just kind of skip to that section if you wanted to. But the order is going to be the bags and pocketbooks, and then I'm going to do the jewelry, and then I'm going to do miscellaneous accessories, which includes like hats and socks and things like that. So some things I purposely left out because they're going to go with another video, like the glove that you get from the one that lights up. I'm going to save that for when I do the one video because it just makes more sense. But you will still see a lot of merchandise today, and I hope you enjoy it. So why don't we jump right in to MJ Pocketbooks and Bags, which is going to be segment number 1. Check it out. All right, so let's go ahead and jump right into Michael Jackson pocketbooks, bags, and accessories. So let's start off with the old school 80s wallet. Okay, I know you guys remember that. Couldn't get a whole bunch in there, but it was a nice size. We actually have 2 of these. We have one where the Michael picture is just black and white, and then we have this one where it's full color. So I thought that the color one would be a little pretty coming across on camera. So very old, very old. You might remember these pocketbooks. I talked about them in another video where I talked about VH1 borrowing some of my items. These were little girl pocketbooks. So when you open them, you know, it was one little button. And when you open them, I mean, it was so flat. It's so flat. Look how flat that is. Like you probably weren't getting anything in there other than like money and a couple notes. But you know, in the 80s, you know, Michael was everywhere. And so it's 2 different pictures. Hope that my finger's not blocking. Very cute, very nostalgic. I love those. Something else that was also popular back then was these little pouch pocketbooks that had this unstable string. I'm sure you guys remember this. So this is the purple one. And I used to have a white one, and it had Michael with the red and white shirt. And I think I had a Thriller one that was like baby blue or something. And then this is the purple one. And oh, they were cute. You know, you couldn't put anything too heavy in them because that's the end of that. I do want to give a shout out to my friend MJ Fangirl. This is her fanny pack. You can order this directly from her. If you don't know who MJ Fangirl is, she is a very popular YouTuber who does videos about Michael Jackson merchandise. She does a lot of reaction videos to Michael Jackson tours and videos. She interacts with a lot of other Michael YouTubers, and she is a big supporter of my parties and events and really helped me and Ryan during the Michael Jackson contest. So shout out to MJ Fangirl. I love this fanny pack because it's very comfortable. I like to put my hand sanitizer and my money and my keys, and that's it. Because sometimes that's all I want to take with me. If I need my pocketbook, I'll grab it. But if not, I'm wearing my MJ Fangirl gear. You better recognize and get you one. Now this is totally unofficial. Because I love this picture so much, this is something that I made myself. This is a Vernay original. But I just wanted to include it just because it's so cute. Now this is an official item. This has the actual J5 collection tag still on it. And it is the brothers. I'll try to go up a little closer. And then I'll back it out a little bit. There's also a tour book with this same image. And that tour book was not featured in our video about tour books, but Ryan has since acquired that. So now we do have the tour book that matches that bag. This is another tote of the brothers, looking very handsome. And on the back of it is a bunch of their hits. So you'll see a lot of the old school J5 songs. It's actually a very nice size tote. It's a little bit wider than the typical totes that you would get with celebrities on them. Now, we're moving on a little bit into my handbags, purses, pocketbooks, whatever you want to call them. Now, for these, I may have to stand up because I want to make sure that you're able to actually see the images. I'll try to go a little slower. This bag is one of my favorites. It's kind of like a hobo bag. So it has a lot of, I didn't mean to hit the camera. It has a lot of space inside. It's not official, but there's a couple variations of this bag, and they also made the boots out of this same material. I did not find the boots. I was not so lucky. But I do love that purse. I fought hard for that on YouTube. This is another one of my purses. It has a collage of Michael images on it. This pocketbook is actually huge. I can probably sit down and show you this one so you can see how big it actually is. But it's really beautiful. It's so colorful and bright and wide. Now, I never really need that much space when I go out, but if you need the room, it's there. This is a little tote from the One store, so it's not that old. I'll show you that. And the other side just has like a radio image, speaker image, whatever you want to call it. It's a nice size tote. It's plastic. It's a little weird. I couldn't see myself really carrying that out as a purse, but it's a nice souvenir item to have. This is another item. Wipe off some of the cat hair. This is another item from the One store. This is a bigger tote bag. Very nice. It's kind of like a patent leather material at the bottom. Very spacious. As you can see, it still has a tag on it. I don't really use it. But the inside is beautiful. Look at the inside. It says The One. Michael Jackson's The One, The One, The One. All in the liner. So it's very pretty. This is one of those random finds from eBay. I used to use this pocketbook all the time. This was my go-to pocketbook. It's getting pretty old and worn and a little dirty because I really wore it out. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. And then this one I wore out so much that I broke the handle. So it was another one that I found from eBay. Dangerous on one side and a collage on the other side. This is another official bag. This is actually a backpack. It was around the history era, and I'll zoom in a little bit so you can see the Michael Jackson King of Pop logo on that. It's just a basic black book bag, but you know, anything with Michael is going to cost you. This was the bag that they came out with. It was like a kind of like a fake patent leather Rolling Stone bag. Very shiny. I think I had two of these because this one is more patent leather and the other one that I have is more like a softer material. And I think that's the one that I wore out. I don't even know where it is. Probably in the attic. This is a very nice, you can either call it a computer bag or a messenger bag. I brought this from my friend Darvin. Have no idea where she got it from. It says MJJ Music on it. I do not know the story behind it. I know that this feels like real leather. It looks like a very pricey bag, but that's all I can tell you about it, is that I brought it from my girlfriend. This was my go-to tote for every Michael event. I used to carry this pocketbook. Now I don't because I'm afraid it's going to break. It always had my little J5 keychain hanger from it. And this was just my everything bag. But I'm scared I'm going to break it and not be able to find another one, so I stopped carrying it. Now, the last four pocketbooks are all official. So this one came from the Michael Jackson website years ago. I'll stand up. So you'll see, let me see, the Michael Jackson logo. It had a very unique shape to it, which is what made me fall in love with it. Little studs going across. It was very nice pocketbook. I always liked that one. This one I got in November of last year from my mother. It's another official item. I'll move in so you can see the Michael Jackson nameplate and the logo all across it. Very, very gorgeous item. I got some I got some trash in there. Let's take that out. But this pocketbook is actually humongous. It's so pretty. I love it so much. Thank you, Mommy. I had found it on eBay and I was talking about it and she was like, well, I'll get it for you for your birthday. Okay. Another favorite, because bad is my favorite era, is my Bad pocketbook. This is meant to resemble Michael's outfit from Bad. So the front has all the buckles, the back has the red stripe, and I'll stand up again. It has Michael's official signature, and the lining in this is just gorgeous because it's Michael's signature all throughout. It's quality. This is quality in here. And then Michael's name across the pocket. This is probably one of my absolute favorite bags. It's a nice size. It's humongous. It's beautiful. It's Bad era. I got this from a website from Japan. I'm in love with that thing. And then the grand finale of the pocketbooks is this humongous Beat It bag. I love it so much. Again, it has the signature across the back. I will show you I don't know if you can see any of the tags. There's the tags. And again, let me unzip so you can see the beautiful signature all through the inside. I mean, it really is so nicely made. I hope you can see that. And again, it has the Michael Jackson name on the pocket. It's so pretty. So those are my Michael Jackson purses, bags, pocketbooks, tote bags, fanny packs, whatever you want to call them. So that is the end of segment 1. So welcome to segment 2. This segment is going to be pretty short. These are just some various, Michael jewelry items. I am going to touch on a few things. This is a glasses case for glasses like this with Michael's name on it. Cool pair of glasses with Michael on the actual lens. I love my bracelet from the One store. And I love this beautiful bracelet that I have on, the black and gold. But a couple things I do want to touch on for accessories are these cool old Michael Jackson belts. They all still have their tag on them. Let me see if I can get some information. It says Triumph Merchandising 1984. And we have 3 of those still with the tags on it. And this was the belt buckle for them. So you just sit that, somehow connect it just like that. We have some other more generic belt buckles here. I'll just zoom through those. This is one of my favorite ones. Zoom through those pretty fast for you. Nothing official. We have this beautiful J5 one, very old, with the glitter trim. We have this belt buckle of the Jacksons. Very nice, very old school. And another one of my favorite pieces is this belt buckle. It's Michael Jackson. Again, Triumph Merchandising 1984, official license. Love that. I will show you the watch that came out from JCPenney catalog. Well, at least that's where I got mine. This was around the Bad era, as you can see, because they have Smooth Criminal on the cover. So that's those. We had these awesome Victory Tour limited edition watches, which are cool because you can see the brothers actually on the screen. And again, this is from 1984. This was a digital watch that played music. Really cool. We have a couple of those. Move those over here. And then here's just some generic watches. There's Bad. We got a really cute J5 one. We have the MJ logo in black, the MJ logo in white. We have This Is It. And then we have one of the really old school original Michael Jackson watches from the 80s. Ours is so old that there's nothing in it. So I just wanted to just give you a quick look at some of our pieces of jewelry. Just to touch base on that. So let's keep it moving. Okay, so our final segment is miscellaneous accessories. So we're going to start with a few hats, starting with these really cute sun visors. You can tell they're from the 80s. They're very nostalgic. They just simply say, "I heart Michael Jackson." I have it in blue, green, and in red. I used to have a box of these, but when I had my parties in Delaware, I started giving them away as prizes and things like that, and I just decided to keep one of each color. So that's that. We have this beautiful leather hat with Michael's logo and signature across it. My husband used to also have one of these in black, but when he did his exhibit either in Delaware or Florida, someone stole the black one. But anyway, these hats were really cool because you can wear it the standard way, or you can flip it around to the side like that. But anyway, very nice, very beautiful, very nicely done. I believe these hats are actually real leather. We have the Dangerous cap with the Dangerous logo. We have one of the Jackson's hat from their concert tour with that logo. Now, if you can see, there's like some, I don't know, some white stuff around the bottom of this one. My husband calls this the dirty one. So he has the clean one on his head because he wears it just about every day. And then, of course, we have the Who's Bad, because bad is what? Verne's favorite era. Let me straighten you up a little bit there. Okay. So we have the Who's Bad Michael Jackson hat. I have a couple eye masks. If you like sleeping in an eye mask, I have the Dangerous. And then I have two of the Invincibles. These are actually official products. Now it looks like they're like silver and gold. I don't know if that's just the light but it's meant to look kind of 3D-ish also. But these are actually very soft. I don't sleep with things on my face, but they're very soft. Next, we're going to talk about some socks. So this is the 3-pack that came out from the company Stance, and it has all 3 versions of Michael from the Thriller video: regular Michael, zombie Michael, werewolf Michael. I'll try to get that ring light so you can, there you go. I think you can see a little bit that way. And then it has the official logo on the back. If you are familiar with the company Odd Socks, you've probably seen some of the Michael Jackson versions that they have. The idea is that the 2 socks together make one picture. So we have the young Michael pair of Odd Socks. Okay. We have a Thriller version of Odd Socks. We have a collage version with various pictures. And then we have the one that I call the impersonator socks, because that's definitely not Michael, but I still love them. I still like these socks, impersonator or not. There are a couple pair of socks that we had made from my friend Michael Joel. He's on Facebook. His company is called WNG Creative Designs, WNG. So I had the In the Closet socks made. We had 3 versions of Jackson 5 socks made. I'll try to see if I'm capable of holding all 3 of them up at the same time so you can see the difference in the designs. They're very similar, but they are different socks. And then last year I had him make these for me. Probably my favorite ones of all the ones he made. I love those. And then I'm not sure where I got these little Michael footies from. I have no idea. No clue. And then this, you know, they had these in a lot of stores. Not an official product, but it is Michael. And I have a pair that I do wear. Obviously, these are still tagged, but I do have another pair that I wear. And then we have the official LA Gear Unstoppable campaign socks. So we display them by stuffing them in the actual shoe, but I'm taking them out to show you. but that's the MJ black shoe. And inside there is usually the silver version of the LA Gear socks, tag still on, and the gold version of the LA Gear socks, tag still on. And in the white pair of LA Gears, the Billie Jean version, we keep the black socks. So you can see the MJ logo, and again, the tag still on for those socks. And since I showed the shoes, I will show you again my bad boots that I wore in the t-shirt video. So now you get to see them a little bit closer. I know they probably look humongous on this screen. I got those around the time that Bad 25 came out. It was an ad on Facebook, and I just jumped on them because I love them. So that is the end of the miscellaneous section. Stay tuned for the conclusion. Thank you for sitting through those segments with me. You went through the pocketbooks, you went through the jewelry, you even went through socks, and I appreciate that. If you're a Michael fan, then you know that this video can go on and on. Buttons and pins could be an hour by themselves if we showed all those. And of course, the Michael Jackson oven mitt. We have Michael Jackson Arn-On and so on badges. I mean, it could be endless. So I just appreciate you sitting through the things that I chose to share with you today. I hope that you either saw something you haven't seen in a very long time or something that you haven't seen at all. And I hope you enjoy that. Coming up very soon for MJ March Madness next week, I'm going to be talking to Hector Barjot, creator of the Best Michael Jackson Collection Contest. Me and my husband just won, in case you forgot. And also I'm going to be talking to Reva Thomas about her dinner with Michael's chef. And then on the 15th, my adoring, beautiful, sexy, handsome husband will be back with another night for J5 Night with Ryan. So please stay tuned, share these videos with a friend, and keep watching. We really appreciate your love and support. Have a good night.